The head shootout. First one past the winning post will move to the quarterfinals.
First round then, just about to get underway. The opening match of this year's 2008 World 10-Pin Masters. Bernie White, the referee, as ever, wishing the players the very best of luck as we prepare to get this one started. The defending champion, the 24-year-old Australian from Orange in New South Wales, Jason Belmonte, up against the Englishman, the outsider, James Tidd. But we know at this competition that the outsiders can come through and take the top prize. $30,000 US on the line, and Belmonte gets his 2008 campaign underway with a strike. Great start from the Aussie.
Well, it's the man nicknamed Hollywood. Shoots the first strike of the tournament, and this really is a great shot right into the 1-3 pocket of those brand new Brunswick Max pins that weigh 3 pounds 10 ounces.
Tidd then straight into it, no hanging about for James. Well, he went very wide on that, but nailed the pocket.
A great looking, a very confident shot from the young man. Played really wide on the left hand side of the lane, got the ball out to the channel, and I'm sure we'll see on the replay when he gets to the break point. It's a lot slower delivery, but look at the revs on that ball, and it just turns right. That's fantastic. What a great shot.
Well, coast to coast on that one from Tidd. A very interesting action cast, which we'll be able to look at during the course of this match. He couldn't get two more contrasting styles.
Well, let's not take anything away from James Tidd, underdog that he may be. If he averages 225 in league, he's no mean bowler.
And look at that, Belmonte on the lane that he knows so well. We used to call it Torrey Torgerson's lane here at this World 10-Pin Masters, but I think Jason Belmonte pretty close to taking that away, because this man knows how to play on this format. Brilliant start from the defending champion.
Yeah, he's almost taken over where he stopped off last year. All those strikes in that last game.
Wow, that is just about hovering over the gutter from Tidd, but he's got his line and he's happy with it.
Wow, what a start for the young left-hander from Norwich in England. And he's looking pretty relaxed. This is a nice style. Tucks himself up nice inside, steady on the line. And look at the reaction there in the back end. Fantastic.
What a start to this year's competition. 4 strikes straight off the bounce. And, well, is that a little sign of nerve there from Jason Belmonte? He's getting the pressure put on him here, early doors. Oh, just left one standing.
Yeah, leaves the 9-pin on the back row. Shot was just a little bit high on the head pin, and that's why that ball has cut right through between the 1, the 3 and the 5 pin and left the 9-pin standing. Just a bit of a bounce on that shot, didn't quite come off very cleanly, just slightly high through the head pin. So the most he can make is a spare. And out comes his rather hard, shiny plastic ball, and this should go pretty straight.
Well, little stumble there for Belmonte on the approach, but I'm sure no problems for him. Tidd has a real opportunity here.
Yeah, Jason just had a problem on the approach. His sliding foot got sort of stuck. There it was, and it's a little bit of a soft shoe shuffle from the man from Orange in New South Wales. But he's recovered. He made the spare.
Tidd straight into it. He doesn't hang about. And this crowd in Barnsley getting behind James Tidd, but he leaves one as well.
He can't believe that 10-pin in the corner off a left-handed shot. Absolutely ripped the rack. The angle coming into the pocket is probably the reason that that single pin has stood up. But what a great shot. And doesn't he look so cool?
Well, like so many bowlers, he's been desperate for the opportunity to play at the World 10-Pin Masters. And he certainly looks totally at home up on that stage. What a great start from the debutant. But it's kept things very close indeed in this one. Look at that. Even Stevens, 5.79. That's the maximum that both these men can make. Belmonte's got some pressure.
Welcome back to the World 10-Pin Masters. Back to the action now with our commentary team of Cass Edwards and Simon Golding.
Looking for another 10. Oh dear, and almost had the 7-pin standing as well as that 10-pin. Hit that pocket really hard. It's so much rotation on that ball, and it jumps those pins up and backwards. Unfortunately, this time it's just left the single pin standing. Yeah, that pin just drops flat in the gutter, doesn't it? Doesn't take that 10-pin away. So looking for another spare.
Yeah, the bowler's looking for that mix of the pins to make sure they take everything out. It's another stumble with the spare ball from Belmonte, and well, he thinks he's lucky to get away with that one.
Yeah, he's having a slight bit of problem with his sliding foot in the centre of the approach there. And yeah, he just looks down and wonders whether he's gone over the line or not. Just a little smile. He's pleased to get away with it, and oh well. Move on to the next frame. Tid, a strike for the lead.
No. Other side this time for Tid.
Well, to all intents and purposes, it looked a great ball, didn't it? Going into the 1-2 pocket there, the left-hander's sweet spot. So much angle as that ball came back from the side of the lane. Now just watch this. Nice smooth style, lots of rotation, and so much hook into the pocket.
425 revs he's getting on that first ball. So James Tid is right up there with the top bowlers in terms of revs anyway.
Yeah, well, that's what you need when you go into the when you get the correct angle into the pocket. If you've got lots of revs on it, it helps cascade those pins around, sets up the chain reaction that these guys are looking for on a consistent basis.
Birthday boy, happy with his work so far. Defending champion needs to get back in the strike zone. Much steadier at the delivery line.
Certainly smoother. He's two of his greatest fans.
That's right. Same reaction all around the world every time the fans see themselves on the big screens.
Oh gosh. They're not supposed to be at school, are they, these kids?
Now then, James Tid looking to try and control this. Oh, it's beautiful stuff. What a response from James Tid. Well, we've got Andy Penny on the CATS system giving us a bit of feedback during the course of this match, and we'll try and get some of those stats across to you. Speed and revs in particular coming from Andy, but the point that he's made, Cass, is that for the first 5 deliveries, Jason Belmonte has been absolute consistency personified.
And Jason will be pleased to know that when we tell him, yeah, that's what all bowlers want to do. Total consistency. Speed, rotation and accuracy, all part of the professional's game.
He's back in then for a double. Nobody with a turkey yet. Thought we might see that straight off the bat, but he's working a double. Tid looking for a double.
See how far left Jason's playing with those feet right to the left-hand side of the approach, and yeah, that's another strike.
Yeah, and the two-hander getting over the 600 on the revs. He really does give it some. James Tid then. Looks good. It is good. Nice work from him, and that's given the crowd something to cheer about. And well, he's matching Belmonte blow for blow at the moment.
Absolutely dead level. 2 doubles apiece, 2 nice spares apiece. The score's exactly the same. James Tid must be reasonably confident. 450 revs approximately at 23 miles an hour.
Yeah, but a bit more variation from James Tid with the way he's gone about his work. I thought Cassidy was maybe just rushing things a little with this being his debut here at the World 10-Pin Masters, but I just think that's the way he plays.
I think if he can get his head around the whole scenario of actually being here under the